Hey, what's up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Billy D's Collection. Just wanted to thank you for tuning in. Got another little short story for you here. Let's take a look at some of these stones real quick, and then we'll start talking about why I'm here. Alright, my friends, we are back, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the landscape over here. Love this place. And I thought we would take a look at some of these stones. Let's take a look at this before we get going on the story here. This one here, beautiful stone. I love it. This one here, Comrade Michael Doyle. Company C, 116th Illinois Infantry. Died September 11th, 1912. Thank you for your service, sir. And if you notice, he's got that really nice looking, nice little vines and what appear to be tulips, I'm assuming, on there. I'm assuming that's what it is, but definitely vines, and I'm assuming a tulips. But we'll go ahead and back out of that real quick. And so I'm going to tell you a story while we're going here. I'm going to go ahead and let you look at some of these stones while we're talking. I wanted to tell you about another Oklahoma man that is famous. He was a famous lawman. And the man I'm talking about, you'll see here in just a few moments. The man I'm talking about right now was not only a lawman, but he was also one of the first original 4 members of the O.S.B.I, which, in case if you don't know what that is, O.S.B.I is the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation. Look at this beautiful stone right here. You see how deep that is? Mother Catherine McLeod, 1911. Wow. You see how deep those were in there. But anyway, yes, the man we're talking about right now was original 4 members, one of the original 4 of the O.S.B.I. Now, the other problem with this is he's famous for all of that, but he's also famous for another reason. This man was known as one tough lawman. I mean, we're talking tough dude, right? But as you can see, we'll keep kind of going around here. I'll bring you back. But he was one of the original members. One tough lawman carried 244s with him at all times within hand's reach. So as we're going here, let's tell you a little more. So he was found, his body was found riddled with bullets. Okay, he had at 2 a.m. Neighbors near his house heard a series of gunshots. And after this, neighbors, his son, and a couple others went running upstairs after hearing those shots. And they found Bishop on the floor, and he'd been shot 7 times. Imagine that, 7 times. I mean, that's overkill right there. I mean, that's overkill. That wasn't a shoot to get away. That was a shoot to make sure he was dead. But, I mean, think about that. 7 times. And to see, here's the question. This is the problem. The odd part is that being a badass officer like that, he was known to carry those 244s, and if he didn't have them on him, they were laying next to his bedside within hand's reach. So the other question is, why did, after he got shot, there was evidence that his guns were hidden under a blanket or a sheet or something in the closet, so he couldn't find them. Now imagine being in there and you can't see where it's coming from. You get shot all these times, and you do everything you can to get up and to go reach your weapons, and he just collapsed on the floor. I mean, how could he? Just thinking about how he got up after being shot 7 times, that's mystery in itself. I mean, that is crazy. But here's the problem. He was found, like I said, with 7 shots in him. And his 44s were hidden under a blanket. Or a sheet, whatever. And they couldn't figure out why, because he always kept them right there, next to him. Okay? So, in order for all this to happen, if his 44s were on that nightstand, then he would have bypassed him while he was getting up, trying to go and reach for the light or whatever he was going for. So they ended up arresting Mrs. Bishop the next day. Okay? Mrs. Bishop was arrested the next day, and 36 hours after Officer Bishop was murdered, that's when they found the guns under some clothes in an upstairs bedroom. Now, how did they get there? Okay. But then, to top it all off, they came to the conclusion that Mrs. Bishop couldn't have done it, and she was released the next day. And even now, to this day, they have no idea what happened or who killed him. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read this off. This is the final resting place of Officer Luther Bishop, 1885 to 1926. Pioneer, Oklahoma police officer, 1916 to 1926, Deputy U.S. Marshal and operative of the O.S.B.I. Known for his courage, bravery, and detective skills, Bishop died at the hands of unknown persons. Which goes right back to what we was just talking about. There's still a mystery around the whole thing about what happened, and how it happened. So, all right. Anyway, you guys, that was just a quick little tidbit. And hold on just 1 second. I'll be right back. About out of time. I think it's time to go back and time to relax. All that good stuff. Work on some editing and get this stuff out here for you guys to see. So, until next time, hit that subscribe button. You have no idea the difference that makes for all those YouTubers out here. That subscribe button is huge. Okay, it means a lot. Also, don't forget to hit those notifications. You don't hit those notifications, you're never going to know when I got something new coming out to show you. So, make sure you hit those notifications. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really do appreciate it. Until next time.